What's going on, guys? First off, thank you so very much for the comments in the video that I posted yesterday. I think I received almost 300 comments with helpful suggestions on the car. Just keep in mind that in that video, I forgot to mention that I wasn't actually fully trying to start the car. I didn't even have any gas in the carburetor or anything. I just wanted you guys to hear how it was turning over, because I thought it was turning over too slowly, but people said possibly not. I want to actually check for spark with this thing. You guys have helped me out with figuring that out. But the issue is, I finally decided, you know what, we're going to do away with the jumper cables. Because you guys said, hey, maybe you just need to go straight to the battery. I installed some new cables. Now, the thing is, it did this before. So even after the changes I've made, this is why I was using the jumper cables, but I just didn't mention that before. So when I hook up just straight to the battery and try to use the key inside, I get nothing. And that's actually what I'm trying to troubleshoot right now. So I think that the car should still try to turn over even if I had no spark, correct? Again, just let me know. I want to show you guys what it's doing. So what happens is when I go inside and turn the key, the car does not try to turn over at all, but after I turn the key back, I hear a dung sound coming from the engine, and I can't tell what the heck it is. It makes a noise when I go to turn the key, and then when I turn it back, it makes that fadung sound. You're just going to have to hear it. So let me set it down right here. I do have lights and everything inside, so you guys can see. I've got lights and whatnot, and if you missed the first video, it's got a new starter in it. It's got new spark plugs in it. I used some sandpaper and cleaned the points. It's got another carburetor sitting on it temporarily, just a used one. It's got a new ignition coil, a new solenoid switch, and I think that's pretty much it. So all of those parts have been replaced. I don't flip a know. Let me just show you guys. So I'm going to set you right here so you can hear it. I'm going to let you know when I'm turning the key forward to crank it, and then I'll let you know when I turn it back. So hopefully you guys can hear it. I'm going to set my phone up. I don't have any way to edit these. This is just my phone, guys. So here we go. I'm going to put the key in. All right, I'm going to turn the key forward, and you're going to hear a little noise. Hopefully you can hear it. So there's a click from something up there. I don't know if that's the solenoid switch or what that is, but now I'm going to crank it. So I'm cranking now. I'm holding it, absolutely nothing. Now I'm going to turn the key back from cranking. You hear that? Okay, I'm going to turn it forward again. I get the click. I'm here by myself, so I don't know. I'm not up there. I'm going to crank it. Cranking it. Now I'm going to turn the key back. So hopefully you guys can hear it. I pray that that shows up on the phone. It sounds like the clicking noise is coming from up here somewhere. I'm going to be honest. Like I said, I put a new solenoid switch on it. It did it before. This is the exact same symptoms I had before replacing any of these parts. It's doing the exact same thing. What is this box under here? I have no idea what the heck this box is. There's multiple wires coming off of this thing. They all seem to be intact. It looks a little janky with all the electrical tape and whatnot. So I don't know am I having a problem with my ignition somewhere? The battery's fine. I literally just pulled that battery out of the truck. It's okay. I've not been cranking on it or anything. Is it like my ignition switch or something with the wiring under there? So what I did is I went a little crazy, probably shouldn't have done this, and pulled like the instrument panel out, and I thought about taking some of this out, because you can see this is a mess under here. Like, why is this wire attached to this thing, and then it's just wrapped around another wire up in here? You see that? So could it be maybe just like a wiring issue, but it's making noise up in the engine bay when I turn the key. It's just not cranking. So I'm so sorry for posting these short videos, guys, asking for your help. But like I said, I'm by myself. You know, obviously my dad would have been the car expert, but He passed away, which is how I got the vehicle. My brother can't help me right now. So I'm trying. I'm having fun with it. It's getting frustrating because I want to be able to troubleshoot a little better. I brought a multimeter with me today. I'm going to check some other things, make sure I'm getting spark and whatnot. But I need to be able to get it to even just crank over first before I can even test those things. So you guys saw that if I use the jumper cables and I go through and jump it here, so if I short this and run the wire over to the positive on the ignition coil, it will crank, but it won't crank with the key. And also, just a heads up, in the first video, people freaked out because they thought I ran the jumper wire from the positive on the battery to the negative on the ignition coil. I just said that incorrectly. The positive is actually over here, and then the negative is over here. So that's running from the negative on the ignition coil over into here, and then my other wire, let's see if I can show you guys, from the positive here is running, I guess, into the inside, because that wire just runs and then heads towards the front. Maybe I have a chewed up wire somewhere, maybe there's a loose wire. I'll check my grounds. If you guys have any idea what that noise would be, let me know. I'm probably going to delete these videos because it's not about views. I'm literally just asking for help. That's purely what I'm doing because it's just me here and I'm not a mechanic. So thank you guys so flipping much. Any help at all, any suggestions would be appreciated. If they're degrading mean comments, that's fine. I'm trying to learn on my own. I'm doing research on my phone while I'm sitting here. So thank you guys for the help, and I'll be sitting here reading comments.